improve their credit score?
You know what? I absolutely love MWR, Financial, because I have actually been a consumer myself of a credit restoration company in the past. And, there are great companies out there. But when I was participating in that credit company before, for my own personal use,
right.
I had to do everything myself. I had to send in the letters. It was just too much for me. I'm a busy woman.
Right.
I have children. I have a career. I have businesses. And I didn't have time to be doing that. So what I absolutely love about MWR is it's a done-for-you solution. We do everything for the client. You have a customer portal, and the customer portal allows you to track progress. That's where you're going to upload your credit reports, and then our team of professionals take care of everything, from there. So it's a done-for-you, solution. On average, people see anywhere from about a 50 to 150, increase within about 2 to 6 months. I mean, people even see results within 30 days, and that's amazing.
Right,
that is amazing.
So the MWR, they monitor your report?
They do. So first of all, they do the whole disputing process. What happens is once the disputes take place, you will receive, letters at your home, talking about what's been deleted, what's been verified, what's been, kind of like a report of what's going on. And then you simply upload the letters that you get from the credit report agencies into your portal. And again, our team of professionals take a look at, okay, well, what do I need to dispute next? Or, they kind of, they put together their game plan, and it's totally individualized. And so it's a really, really great program. And listen to this, Donnell. There are no setup fees or no startup fees, to do this. I've heard people pay thousands of dollars.
I know.
Thousands of dollars for a credit restoration program that actually didn't even end up doing what they said they were going to do. Okay.
I've got some of those clients now that says I paid money to get it cleaned up, but
wow.
It hasn't improved yet.
Wow, yeah.
And they think that is just because their credit was so bad that it hasn't improved.
Okay.
It's the process of what they need to do in order to clean it and doing it the right way.
Yeah. And most people don't have time, and they don't want to do it themselves.
Right.
We do the work for you, So what I wanted to say is, with MWR, it's a simple monthly membership of $79.95. But guess what? It includes you and your spouse. So if you're married, now don't confuse that. The membership doesn't come with a spouse. But if you have a spouse, you don't pay $80 a person. It is $79.97 for you and your spouse to have your credit restored.
So now, I know that there's someone out there listening right now.
Mm-hmm.
I know that there's someone listening right now that has some questions or have some situation. I encourage you to call. This is free information that Kenya is giving you. Call into the studio right now and let her answer those questions. You don't have to give me your name. I don't even want to know your name.
Right.
We just want to help you.
Right.
The number to call into the studio is 443-380-2803. Again, it's 443-380-2803. Just call in and say you're Snoopy. I don't care. But she wants to be able to help you.
I do. I do want to help you.
You need to help. And it's not just about real estate. This is about credit for everything that you do in life.
Right.
And so call in and get your questions answered. And if you're that shy that you don't want to call in, then call to the office. Give them your information, and Kenya will call you back. The number to the office is 410-465-0083. Again, it's 410-465-0083. All right, we got a caller on the air. You ready?
All right, let's go.
Come on, caller. Talk to me. Tell me what you need. Oh, Patricia Davis. Oh, I shouldn't have given you your last name.
Good morning.
Hi, Patricia.
Mm,
They need to call Donald Trump.
yeah. Right. And you know what? I'm going to say this piece, and it's not really related to credit, but when you only have one source of income, people need to really start thinking about having multiple sources of income because we've put so much stock in the job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so when we have these shutdowns or when you're let go unexpectedly from your job, you have nothing else to go to. So it's important that you consider business ownership. Right. It's important that you consider investing. It's important that you consider doing more than what your job can afford you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. But we have some other solutions for them because we are actually a financial solutions company. So give them, refer them to me and send them to the number that Donnell's office, right?
You know my office number, Pat. So, yeah, and then she can try to work with them through this crisis that we're going through with the shutdown. So I appreciate you calling in, Pat. Were there any other questions that you may have?
Thank you. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. That is a real concern about those people with the shutdown.
It is.
And how is that going to impact their credit?
Mm-hmm.
I know from a mortgage perspective, when there were late payments during a crisis like this in the past, they have forgiven those people that had those late payments if it occurred between those time periods that they were laid off. So, Pat, that may be a situation if they're trying to apply for a mortgage, but I don't know how it's going to help them if they're just, trying to pay their day-to-day bills.
Yeah. And you know what? They may forgive it, but guess what? It's still going to go on their credit, and it's going to take time to remove that. And so we are going to be in your corner and helping to facilitate removing whatever negative or derogatory information is reported as a result of this.
Because during that time period that I was referencing, they just made an exception to them getting a mortgage, but it still, as you said, remained on their credit report.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. Did you know that a person who is renting can report their rent on their credit and have that help their credit score increase? Did you know that?
I did not.
You did not.
You mean report it to the credit bureau?
Yes.
All three?
Most people do not know that. But guess what? We only do that at MWR. Yes, we have a rental tracker, which will, if you're renting and hopefully you're paying on time, at least your rent, we will report that to the agencies, and that is a positive,
right,
on your credit report, which is one of the ways that we help to rebuild your credit.
So I remember, we talk about that a lot, talking about people that have, credit, but you would rent to them, but you won't give them a mortgage, and they pay their rent on time. Why wouldn't you consider them for a mortgage? Because if they pay their rent, they know they got to have somewhere to live. They pay their rent, they're going to pay the mortgage. So that's a very good point. If they're paying their rent on time, then why not show that as a credit history?
Absolutely.
So tell us how did that happen?
Well, in our system, so we have a rental tracker, and again, I'm not the expert, so to speak. I just know we have it and it works. So when you become a member with MWR and we start working on your credit and things of that nature, in your customer portal, there's a rental tracker and there's information that you'll upload. And then again, the team of professionals will get to work on, making sure that credit is,
so that's someone else's, that's their expertise, is to handle that part of it.
Right, yes, exactly.
Yeah, you certainly can't do it all. Nobody, I can't do it all in real estate, so we rely on credit repair folks, mortgage folks, the title folks. So, we have handled different aspects of it.
Exactly. And this is just kind of a side note, just to let you all who are listening know. So MWR is more than just credit. We are a true financial solutions company, right? And so if you have tax questions or not just questions, dilemmas, I have people all the time, oh my God, I haven't paid my taxes, in years, what do I do? Or, oh my goodness, I've got this big tax bill. I mean, we have enrolled agents of the IRS who actually are a part of the professionals who you get, with the MWR membership, and they help with tax issues. We have passive investment strategies. Have you ever heard of land banking? We're not going to talk about all this now.
Right.
But once we're going to get their credit in order first, right?
So all of this is part of the membership.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
So the $79 cover all of that.
Covers all of that, and I didn't even say the other things. And we like to liken it to a gym membership, right?
Right.
So when you go to the gym, you've got free weights, you've got your elliptical machines, or you've got classes, you've got yoga, you've got the saunas and spas and all this and the other, but you don't use it all necessarily, right? You find what best suits you at that time, right? So that's kind of like the membership is. A lot of people like to start with the credit, but then once they start to get their credit in order, then, we have a debt elimination solution that helps not only when you get your mortgage, we're going to show you and help you pay it off in record time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good. It's not just credit repair.
No.
It's a financial solution.
Yeah.
I like that.
So with all your jacked up credit out there, we're going to get you straight this year.
They're not jacked up. They just got a little bit behind.
I know. I'm just teasing. Hey, I had jacked up credit at once. I ain't even going to lie. I would be lying if I didn't say I did.
I think we all hate credit situations at one time or another in our lives. And same thing with me. So, you just got to know that it exists, and then you correct it however you see fit. Get MWR to correct it or help you with correcting it. So, we talked about credit, but, there's some other things that we need to talk about because, this is a real estate wealth building show.
Yes.
And I want to share with the listening audience, there are programs that come and go, and there's some new ones that are out, and there are some that has resurfaced. One of the big credit down payment assistance programs that we use in this area is called the Federal Home Loan Bank. And they have a $5,000 grant for regular folks that are trying to buy a home. And if you're a veteran, or if you're a teacher, if you're a firefighter, then it becomes $7,500.
Wow.
That program will be back available January the 12th for people because it ran out of funds last year. And it typically run out of funds. So I encourage you, if you're looking to buy a home, you need to start now and taking advantage of that program. So call the office at 410-465-0083. Again, it's 410-465-0083. And we can help you with that program and all of the other programs out there. So let me just share this so you'll know what Exit Spivey does. Is we sort out these programs for you. So when you come to us to buy a house, we look at the different programs that are available because each one of them have this little box that you got to fit into.
Okay.
And we'll see if you fit into that box, and then we'll know what programs you can use to help you with down payment assistance or different programs. So how many of you knew that there's a conventional loan? Conventional, a lot of people think you need 20% down. You don't. So there's a conventional loan product where you only need 3% down. 3% down, and no mortgage insurance.
Wow.
No mortgage insurance. Now, let's compare that to FHA.